Welcome back to Common Thread News. I'm Evan Massoud. Last week we previewed a special Dig Pink fundraising effort by the girls volleyball team at Diman. And with October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Lady Bengals couldn't think of a better time to do it. All proceeds would go to the Side Out Foundation, which was established in 2004 to unite players and coaches and help bring more awareness to breast cancer. It's a Spindle City Sports feature story you will see only here on Common Thread News.
October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so the volleyball team decided that they wanted to do something as far as a fundraiser, which we can donate to the Side Out Foundation. They call it Dig Pink, dig meaning a volleyball term. So the girls decided that they were going to do some fundraising. We have a couple of things going on. We're wearing pink. We're collecting donations at the door. We have a concession stand. Girls are painting nails for a fee, and it's just the whole gym is in pink.
One of the fundraisers we did for the benefit was to have a bake sale. So everyone decided to bake or buy as much as they can and just sell it for $1, and all the proceeds went to breast cancer.
Senior Courtney Travers and junior Haley Levesque told me that even though their fundraising efforts may be on a smaller scale, they are still happy and proud to try and make a difference in someone's life.
It makes a big difference to them when someone can donate money and help them live a better life, and I think that that's awesome that we as a high school can continue that and make someone else's lives better.
I would love to do this again when I'm a senior, which is next year, and I think now that we have like a head start to it and like we know what we're doing, that next year it'll be a lot better.
And that willingness to help and support a worthy cause is something that Coach Kathy Noversa truly admires, because she knows those opportunities were not available to her when she was in school.
Years ago when I was in high school, we didn't hear about kids fundraising for, stuff like this. I think most people now have become aware of the issues that are out there, and kids are just showing all kinds of support. These girls have a heart. It's just a totally different type of feeling that the kids have with fundraising nowadays than when I was growing up.
And in addition to the Dig Pink Day, the girls also held a volleyball tournament in which members of the Diman family, past and present, could play. Over $1,000 was raised by the Lady Bengals in just a couple of days. Great stuff there. Let's head to Durfee now for highlights from a pair of girls' sporting events. We'll begin inside the Luke Urban Fieldhouse for volleyball as Durfee hosts Bishop Feehan. And Coach Kelly DeGagny warming up her team before the match. Game 1 highlights: Durfee down early, but Amber Nelson and Janessa Camara team up for a much-needed point for Durfee. Later, Carson Morera-Rigo at the net, tries once, no good, tries again, and gets the point, stays with it, and that helps. But Bishop Feehan, though, just too much on this day. They show why they have just 3 losses on the season. They sweep Durfee in 3 games. Now, later in the week, as we head outside, the girls' soccer team would host New Bedford for Big 3 action on their final game of 2013. And they go out in style on Senior Day thanks to freshman Isabel McDonald with that goal there. That would be the lone score as Durfee wins it 1-0. They improve to 1-1-2 in Big 3 play. And that league record is good enough for a second-place finish behind Brockton in the Big 3 for 2013. We'll wrap up sports with the Week 6 football scoreboard. All 3 teams traveled this past week. Durfee headed to Brockton for Big 3 football. The Big Bad Boxers delivered a knockout punch as they routed the Hilltoppers 40-7. Durfee's lone score was a 10-yard touchdown pass from Jaron Vieira to Joe Hanine in the first quarter. Durfee drops to 0-6. Bishop Conley, meanwhile, was at Southeastern, and the Cougars came out on top 41-20, beating the same Hawks team that spoiled Diman's perfect season just 1 week ago. Alex Medeiros had 3 rushing touchdowns in the game. Conley improves to 4-2. Finally, Diman headed to Tri-County, where the Bengals improved to a league best 5-1 behind a 20-point first quarter. They took care of business on the road, 33-8, the final score. Next week, all 3 teams will be back home in the Spindle City, and we'll have highlights from each game. Durfee will host Nauset, and Diman and Conley will square off in their annual meeting. Until then, I'm Evan Massoud. Have a great week.